Good morning, and welcome back to Shenmue. It is December 23rd, and we just saw a little cutscene right before we woke up. I guess that was a little dream that Ryo was having. We saw a eagle flying through the air, and the Phoenix Mirror and Dragon Mirror kind of just floating there. So, obviously this is really consuming Ryo, since he's now dreaming about these mirrors. And in our notebook, it says a creepy skinhead from the Chiyu Men tried to steal the Phoenix Mirror. The Chiyu Men and Mad Angels are connected. Mad Angels are enemies of Master Chen's group. It appears Landi has already left for Hong Kong. So, all of that we saw in the cutscene at the end of the last video is all incredibly important. Ryo is now going to be entirely focused on finding his way to Hong Kong, because he wants to chase after Landi, despite everyone's insistence that he not go and get himself killed. He's going to go and try to stop Landi, even if that means he's going to get killed. So that's what we'll be doing. And Master Chen did confirm the Phantom Riverstone thing that I was saying.
Guess Hong Kong's out.
Alright, we'll check the notebook again. I must go to Hong Kong ASAP, but how? No connections, no money. I should talk to Fuku-San. So, that little cutscene that we saw there, that was Ryo checking his bank account. And so he obviously removed the money from his bank account, so we now have about 45,000 yen. And that's about, well, it depends on the exchange rates back in the 80s that I couldn't tell you, but that's not a whole lot of money, is what I'll say. We'll see if Fuku-San's in his room. He might be, since this is kind of a special day. Yes, he is.
Fuku-San, you know of any cheap travel agencies?
Yeah, there's one in Dabuita, but...
Dabuita?
Why you want to know?
I'm thinking of going to Hong Kong.
Huh? Hong Kong?
Yeah, it appears that Landi went there.
But what will you tell Ine-San?
I'll persuade her.
Not alone you won't. I'll help you.
Oh great, Fuku-San's gonna help us.
Ine-san, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I know it's sudden, but I'm thinking of going on a trip.
A trip?
Yes.
Good. You could use a vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you thinking of going?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Fuku-san.
It seems the man who killed Hazuki-sensei's there. Ine-san, please give him the money for the trip.
Idiot.
What are you planning to do, Ryo-san?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? This is crazy. I can't let you do this.
Well, he has to get there somehow, Ine-san.
I'm not listening.
Ine-san.
End of discussion.
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
What? What did I do?
You didn't have to tell her everything.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to do this by myself.
Oh, Fuku-San. Once again, he has screwed us over. First I need to check the travel companies in Dabuita, find out how much it costs to get to Hong Kong. So we went into a travel agency earlier in the game and talked to them about, I think, Chinese people or something like that. So we'll go there first. But of course, this is the beginning of the day. We're gonna give Nozomi a call.
Yes, hello.
Hello, it's Ryo Hazuki.
Oh, yes, what is it?
Is Nozomi there?
No, she hasn't come home yet.
I see.
Should I have her call you when she gets home?
No, thank you.
All right, if you're sure.
Yes, sorry to bother you.
Don't mention it.
Alright, Nozomi wasn't there, so no conversation today.
Ine-San is always there for me.
And somewhat dreary day. Looks like it might rain, but we shall see. We're gonna go ahead and head straight to Dobuita. We'll feed the kitten, of course, if we have food. I'm not sure if we have food, but if we have food, we'll feed the kitten. Then we'll head straight to Dobuita and to the travel agency. Hopefully it opens at like 10, something like that. I don't hear the kitten. Is he missing? Uh-oh.
Hey, Ryo!
Hey, Megumi.
Ryo, Tama's disappeared.
Has she...
She was already gone when I came. Will she come back?
Okay, I'll go find her, and you wait here, Megumi.
Thanks so much, Ryo.
Uh-oh. So, Tama's missing. Now, I'm not sure if we found the cat earlier in this playthrough. We might have looked for the cat, and Nozomi helped? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just remembering a previous playthrough, but I thought we looked for this cat before. But we'll go ahead and look for the cat. We gotta listen for the meows, and she'll be in this environment. She won't leave Yamanose. We can hear her right there, very faintly.
It must be that kitten. She's close. Maybe down there.
We can hear her really clearly now, so let's look around. Where is she? There she is.
Well, there you are.
Oh, there.
Nozomi.
Ryo, wait. Were you looking for her too?
Yeah.
She's here, Megumi.
Oh, really? Tama! Where have you been? I was worried.
Great, huh?
Yep. Thanks a lot, Nozomi.
No, not me. Ryo found her.
Thanks a lot, Ryo.
No problem.
Well, I gotta go meet my friend. See ya.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that worked out. We found the kitten. I'm sure Megumi's happy. Let's see if she has anything else to
Hey,
say.
Ryo! Let's play together.
Nope, that's just kind of her default statement. So, do I have any food for this kitten? Squid legs. She can't eat the potato chips. Or the chocolate. She'll eat these squid legs. We'll go ahead and give them to her. We'll have to buy some more. We'll go to the tomato convenience store today.
You hungry? Here.
She's eating.
She must have been very hungry.
Yeah, and she looks real happy. Thank you, doll.
Alright, so Kitten is taken care of for the day. Now we're gonna head to Dobuita and see the travel agency. See what it costs to get to Hong Kong. Liu-san's in here, or Yamagishi-san. Let's see if he has
Yamagishi-san.
anything to say.
Oh, it's you now.
Do you know of any cheap travel agents?
No. Why aren't you training? You haven't the time for vacationing.
It's not a vacation. I really need to travel somewhere.
Well, if that's the case, try the Global Travel Agency in Dobuita. I used to use it every year for trips with my buddies in the old days. It's a proper travel agency, but I can't say if it's cheap or not.
Yeah?
Okay, good tip. The Global Travel Agency, that was where we were before. So we already knew that, but it's good to have a little bit of confirmation, I suppose.
Nozomi,
Ryo?
did you decide about Canada?
Not yet. But my mom is really trying to persuade me.
Really?
You're concerned enough to come and ask me, eh?
Yeah. Nozomi.
Ryo, let me know if you need any help.
Sure.
So that was a reference to Nozomi potentially going back to Canada. I think she mentioned that in a earlier cutscene. Oh, Tom's back.
Tom,
Hi!
you're looking good.
I'm always chillin'. If you ever need help, just ask me, okay?
Thanks.
Alright, we will. Oh, here we go. Here's Global Travel, and it is open. So that's good news.
Ah, please come in.
Hello.
A vacation?
Yes, to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Well then, have a seat. Are you a student?
Yes.
With a student discount, about 220,000 yen.
Wow. Is there a cheaper one? A one-way fare?
I'm afraid we don't sell one-way tickets. The ticket alone's about 198,000.
Really? I'll come back.
Here, why don't you take this pamphlet with you? Think about it, and if you're interested, come back.
Okay, thanks.
Please come again.
So we got a flyer, and that is really expensive. We don't have even close to that much money. We'll go ahead and...
I should go home and think it over.
So Rio's kind of suggesting to us what we should go ahead and do. See if we can look at the flyer, if it's in our inventory or not. Here it is. So, yeah, it's just saying it's 198 yen. And is there anything on the back? Nope, nothing on the back. It says, have a good trip. So, Rio wants to go home. I'm gonna talk to him real quick, see if he's got anything interesting to say.
Hey man, got some really rare stuff.
Nope, nothing. Alright, so we'll do as he says. We'll go home and think it over. I want to go ahead and do this now instead of going to the tomato convenience store and stuff, because there is maybe a cutscene that we can take care of today, and I don't want the establishment that we have to go to be closed by the time that we get that lead. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this now. And I believe what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go and talk to Fuku-San, because Ine-San's definitely not going to listen to us. Let's just head straight into Fuku-San's room.
The Hong Kong Fair. Pretty expensive, eh? Just a moment. Ryo-san,
What's that?
this here is my savings. I want you to have it.
Fuku-San.
Well, I really want to help you out. It's not much, but... Don't hesitate. Smash it open.
Are you sure?
Yeah. There should be a lot, but... well, 1, 2, 3... 39,634 yen.
Ah, that's still not enough.
Yeah, right. Ah, I got an idea. Ida Florist.
Ida Florist? Nozomi's place?
Yeah, she travels overseas a lot. Maybe she'll have a better idea.
Good idea. I'll go ask her.
Okay.
Alright, thanks, Fuku-San. He actually was helpful this time, even though this is kind of his fault that we're in this predicament. So it says, should ask Nozomi at Ida Florist. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, got a little stuck on the furniture there. I don't know if I've really talked about the controls in this game much. The control scheme is a little strange in Shenmue. You control Ryo by using the D-pad on the Sega Dreamcast. It of course has an analog stick, just one, but you don't use that to move him around. You use the D-pad, you push forward, and he'll walk in place. You push down the L trigger, and he'll walk at different speeds up to a run. And then when he's running, you just aim him with the D-pad. And it's kind of like modified tank controls, sort of like in Resident Evil. And they're a little finicky sometimes. I don't have a problem with it. I would be perfectly happy if Shenmue III were to adopt the exact same control scheme, but I'm almost positive it won't. This control scheme does seem, by some people's standards, a little antiquated, and you know, not having analog controls a little weird. You use the analog stick to look around. So I'm using the analog stick right now to look around Ryo's environment. So you do use the analog, but it's just that his actual movements are just D-pad oriented, so they're a little stiff. And I'm sure that that's going to be one of the improvements that they make to the game in Shenmue 3. Of course, they haven't talked about that too much yet, but I'm sure that's going to happen. So, Ida Florist is right here. That's where Nozomi works.
Nozomi,
Ryo. What is it?
when you go to Canada, do you always fly?
Yeah, usually. Why'd you want to know?
I'm looking for a cheap way to travel overseas.
You're going overseas?
Yeah. You know I can only afford about 70,000 yen.
70,000? To where?
I'm trying to go to Hong Kong.
For a trip to Hong Kong? I doubt that's possible.
But I only need to get there.
Oh, well then, how about going by boat?
By boat.
Whenever Grandma goes to Canada with us, we gotta travel by boat.
Really? Why?
Yeah, 'cause she hates airplanes. Oh, but that's a secret, okay?
Yeah.
You might be able to find a boat ticket for a fairly cheap price.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
Okay, good tip. Maybe we'll go by boat. Boat fare is less than plane fare. Ask at travel agencies again. So we will head back to the global travel agency, see if maybe he's got a boat fare. He might. I don't know. And then we'll see where to go from there. And you see that Ryo said that he has about 70,000 yen to spend. And I think that that roughly works out to what he had in his bank account plus what Fuku-San gave him. They assume that perhaps you've spent all of the money that Ine-San's given you, which is a safe assumption to make. They don't want you to get stuck.
Ah, please come in.
I have a question.
Sure, what is it?
How much would a boat fare be to Hong Kong?
I am sorry, but we don't sell any boat tickets here.
Do you know of a travel agency that does? It's urgent. I must get to Hong Kong.
I know, but...
Please, if you know, tell me.
Well, okay. Go out of here and make a right. You'll find Asia Travel Company, but from what I've heard, it's not very good.
Okay, take a right, Asia Travel Company. I'll try it. Thank you very much.
So Asia Travel Company. That's our next destination. I'm going to go ahead and look at the map real quick just to show you something. So Asia Travel Company is actually located right here, right above the vegetable Yaokatsu, and right next to the Ida Florists. So it's not on the map. I don't know why they wouldn't put it on the map, but they don't. You can ask around. If we asked some people at Nozomi, they'd probably direct us there, but I don't know why it's not included on the map. It's strange. But as you can see right here, it says Asia Travel Company, and I think there are some brochures for... There might be some brochures for travel on the walls. I can't really... Yeah, these look like maybe fairs. They're kind of low-res.